Hello my friends, once again, it feels absolutely awesome to be in front of you. As promised, I'll keep discussing thought-provoking concepts and seek your feedback and advice to create a rich conversation around these subjects. So today it's a sunny day in Chicago and I thought I would like to highlight on a very intriguing subject, an elusive subject called luck. So how many times you have asked yourself or your close ones, why am I not lucky as my colleagues? How come my neighbor or friend is always luckier than I am? Why do things never end up happening the way I would like them to? Why am I not lucky in the first place? Well, believe it or not, there is a way to become luckier. In fact, if well practiced, there is a way to make things happen for yourself more frequently. So let's first talk about the meaning of being lucky, or what could be considered to be being lucky. What is luck? Well, luck is the appearance of opportunity more frequently because you put the effort to be in the right place at the right time more often. Now the question is, how do you start being in those right places at the right time? How things appear to come your way more frequently, or things start falling into place for you more often? Well, the answer lies in an anatomical part of our body called the reticular activating system, or we call in short RAS, located at the base of our brain. So RAS is the gatekeeper between the conscious and the subconscious state of mind. We have several sensory receptors like smell, touch, sound, etc. But the majority of the sensory information coming in our way is visual in nature, almost 80%. Now with all that happening around our body, around our system, it's very difficult to process all the visual cues that hit us. You would like to be kind of filtering out the information that is pertinent to you. There could be approximately more than 2 million bits of data hitting us at any time. Your brain can process only that much at any point of time. So RAS acts as a filter for the information that needs to be processed by our conscious state of mind. Information that are deemed more important than others. And this is the information that we need to act upon, right? So luck, in an interesting way, could be created by mobilizing the reticular activating system to search, extract, and cater that critical information needed for our success from all this barrage of information passing by us or coming towards us every day. Because if you consider all the information that are hitting when you're driving, when you're looking at things, when you're listening to radio, TV, or you're reading stuff, there's so much information that's your way that you have to filter and process only that which is more critical for your needs at that point of time. So as I mentioned earlier, luck is the appearance of the highly needed information, people, resource, opportunity at the right time, the time when you need them the most. So how do we use RAS to trigger that appearance of that opportunity? So think about this. Let's assume you are planning to buy a red SUV from a specific brand called Honda. You have done some research on the web. All of a sudden, whenever you are driving to work or to a store, you suddenly start seeing that red Honda SUV everywhere. Now, is that everyone just started purchasing red Honda SUV all of a sudden? No, actually not. What happened is that you just tweaked or instructed your RAS, or the reticular activity system, to kind of pinpoint whenever you see a red Honda SUV. So your RAS has started now to activate your system to recognize and to record that piece of information wherever it's happening. Now let's replicate that in a professional environment. Let's say you are looking for a lead in a specific company who controls the budget to buy a service that you offer. All you do ask is RAS to filter your surroundings and to focus on that specific subject or people that you're looking for. Now, focus is a critical element. Focusing on a specific subject immediately alerts your RAS to subconsciously identify the needed information and deliver to your conscious state. And voila, you have found the person you were looking for. Of course, it is not a magical process. It is a cohesive effort among your own action to reach out, resourcefulness, as we discussed in the last episode, your focus, and your consistent effort to connect with people who can lead you to your intended person or resource of interest. And RAS plays that key role to connect all those dots together. So be very mindful what you focus on. If you focus on the deficiencies you have, then RAS will deliver to your reasons and facts that justifies you being limited in your capabilities. On the other hand, if you focus on winning the deal by focusing on your ability to find people through others in your network, then you start finding people who can lead you to your subject pretty soon. I'll give you an example. So I was browsing on Twitter, and I was browsing on the web, and I was looking for a specific car. There's these companies, Twitter, Facebook, and others, also use RAS to activate the system of retargeting. So when you are watching some, browsing some car or specific interest, and then you go back on Twitter or Facebook, that thing keeps on popping up in front of you. So that what they try to do is to activate your RAS, reticular activating system. So you see that more often, and you memorize that, and kind of gets into your conscious state, so you can act upon that. Or in other words, you can end up buying that product or click to purchase that service. So learn how to use your RAS and start stacking the odds in your favor. Being lucky is all about the right things happening at the right time. So activate the RAS and start generating opportunities for yourself now. Now, I would love to have your thoughts and your feedback on how you focus your activity towards your goals. What have you witnessed when you start seeing things happening more frequently by directing your focus in that subject? I really look forward to your feedback and your 2 cents. I am every day trying to practice my RAS, and whenever I see things happening around me and I'm looking for some specific information, I try to activate my focus, which indeed in turn activates the RAS system, and which in turn gets me the information that I intend to have. So once again, I hope you found value again in this chapter of today, and I look forward to your thoughts, and have a wonderful rest of the day.